Yes, sir.
Hello, black man. This guided journal is being made available to build character, confidence, and define the inner person.
It has been deemed clear that our culture and our past has hindered black men from being open and vulnerable. Hello, black man.
Hello, black man.
Yo, check this out. I received this in the mail, right? Hello, black man. And I'm so excited about it. This is a journal to help black men articulate their feelings, express their feelings. Hell, just acknowledge that we have them in a safe and honest way. And hopefully, it will translate into other parts of your life. I get it. As a black man, a lot of us weren't encouraged or taught to talk about our feelings. As a kid, when you fail and hurt yourself, your parents told you to get up. You're a big boy. Big boys don't cry. That right there is a hard lesson to unlearn, and it's very hurtful. Because when we become older, we don't know how to express ourselves. We don't know how to talk about our feelings. We don't know how to have a conversation without lashing out or using profanity or getting upset and becoming violent because we weren't taught. But this, man, is essential, not just to each one of us becoming a better person, but a society of men being able to express themselves is priceless. So if you want to become the best version of you that you can do, check out helloblackman.com. Grab the journal, actually journal in it, be honest, be open, and be accessible to your feelings and embrace them.
Hello, black man. What's going on? How y'all doing? We back with another lit video for you guys, man. We just want to keep in touch and make sure everything's going well with you. And hey, listen, no, you bumped me. You came into me. I didn't even move. No, you aggressive.
That I am.
Listen, all I'm saying is you bumped into me, then asked me if I had a problem.
Cause when I bumped into you, it's like you pushed me off.
I hadn't even moved.
I know why it's hot. Is his hair, ain't it?
Yeah, you might be hot because your hair.
Yes, I agree.
But
it needs to be washed.
Listen.
Sorry. Hey peeps, what's up?
What up with it? What it do? What it do, man? Today is Tuesday, 8/2/2022.
Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday. Yeah, what did you eat today? What did you all have for dinner, if you had dinner? So, all right. So we'll start our talk with food and fitness. All right.
You ever heard that tacos and burritos? Taco. You never heard that? So you feel like it was on South Park. Taco. Oh, baby.
Would it appear that I've heard it?
Your childhood sucked.
I had a great childhood.
No.
We are talking about
who Snagglepuss is. You don't know.
I was outside playing.
I hate you, Mises the Pieces. You don't know.
I was outside playing. I was outside.
Augie Doggy.
I was outside playing.
Good old dad. Oh man.
I was outside playing.
I gotta introduce you to these people.
I was outside playing.
I was outside playing too, but I didn't play all day and night.
I played all day and night. All day. Sun up, sun down.
No guidance.
Mama didn't know where I was.
Clearly.
My mama didn't know where I was. Just out playing in the heat of the battle, in the heat of the sun. Listen, it's so funny. I saw a meme on Facebook that says, "I don't think my mom knew how far we rode our bikes."
I saw that.
Yeah, my mama didn't have a clue, not a clue. And Jason Washington from Hazelhurst, actually, I think he posted it. Because what I would do is on Fridays, hey, what's going on, Sam? What's going on, Brenda? What I would do on Fridays is I would go to Melvin's house, right? Because my plan was to go to, I guess 10th, 11th, 12th grade was making it.
It's water, mom and dad. I always had to tell them.
I would attempt to either hang with my cousins on the weekend or go to the club, right? So Friday, I would go to Melvin's because I would stay the weekend up there, as many Fridays as I could, or stay with one of my cousins, mostly Melvin's, right?
Right.
We didn't have a car. 10th grade, no car.
What do you mean we? Why we? Who do you mean?
Like me or Melvin.
Okay.
Right.
Y'all kids, not the grown-ups.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kids. Me and Melvin as sophomores in high school.
Gotcha. Didn't have a car.
No car.
Okay. Following.
Tracking. That's what I said at work. Everybody be saying tracking. So what I would do is we would leave Hazel. We would go on the north end. So we own the north end already. But we would make the loop to the big north end, to the island, to the north end store. We'll stop over by the projects. Might go over that way. Then we'll come back around where the kitchens and stuff used to stay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go that way. Then come back around where the Tanner stay.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll be on Walmart side, on Charlene side, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so then we're going around the lake.
Mm-hmm.
Now we can go Cato Quarter, or we could just hit lakeside, play on the little gambling machine or whatever. But we can cut across and be almost in the sub.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we can cut across, we'll be in the sub. And so at that point, we can walk to the sub, do what we got to do, walk on to the south end, and come back. We can come back by the chicken plant. We are walking. Listen, me and Melvin were walking. No hesitation. Didn't think twice about it. Wasn't shame. Nothing. We wasn't like super had no super clean outfits and nothing like that. But we had our little outfits on. But walking, it didn't mean, it wasn't anything to us. Like, we going, let's go. Right? But nowadays, there's nothing kids will do to do that. The kind of walking we was doing, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Because I messed up your train of thought. You was telling me what we're going to talk about.
Yeah. So food, we're talking about food, right?
Let's go with food.
Right. Let's go with food. Yeah, you got me off track. But I hadn't forgot about the food. Talk about what are you eating today, right? What kind of food?
Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
Taco.
Yeah. Nobody knows what that means.
Taco. If you know what that is, let me know.
Yeah, let her know, please. I don't know.
Tacos and burritos.
I don't know. So listen. Fitness and food. Where are we? Where are we with fitness and food? You tell me.
Where are who?
We. Where
Us.
are we? Us. Yeah.
Where are you and I?
It's just me and you here.
I thought you was talking to the people. They
No.
here too.
They ain't. No, no people ain't talking about nothing.
So, we're always on a good track.
Okay.
We are consecutively years in on a good track.
Now you know what? We are at least 4 years. Minimum the last 4. We are on our A game sporadically. And
not necessarily sporadically. Like, we've not just fallen off. Except when you hurt your shoulder.
I have.
That was the only time you really felt
I was depressed.
When you hurt your shoulder.
I was literally.
And then when you were on the road, I don't know what you did. But when you were gone, I was out there. I had lost 10 pounds.
You were
depressed.
Yes. Yeah.
Call it what it is.
Yeah. I was saying that. I don't know if that was
miserable. I was sad. I wouldn't eat.
I don't know if that was. Yeah. I don't know if that's what you were looking to do. Yeah. I don't think that's what you were trying to do at that point.
Doesn't matter.
I think that was a byproduct.
And a lot of people eat depressed eaters.
Like when they're depressed, they eat more.
Right. Like it's their, gateway. Whereas me, when I get depressed, I shut down. Like I can't eat. I can't sleep. Like I'm just a basket case.
Not cool, man. Not cool.
I get sick. I throw up.
I know you'll do that now.
I probably throw up more than anybody in the world.
At least more than anybody I know. Now, I don't know about anybody in the world. I don't know all the people in the world. But out of all the people that I know personally, you definitely throwing up more than all of them.
You're so disrespectful.
Maybe combined.
Tony said it worked the other day.
Oh my God.
I've thrown up since I've been back at work. 4 days minimum. I've been back at work 6. And Tony was like, 31 years I've embarrassed my wife and I threw up one time. And I was like, so? Who asked you?
You're a quitter.
Ain't my fault you don't throw up.
Listen, so
my baby's on Instagram. He say when I'm sick, he takes care of me. He does. He has since he was really little. If he see me throwing up, because I've been throwing up for a long time, he actually was the cause of me starting to throw up because I was in the hospital when I got pregnant with him. I threw up for months on end. Literally, I was in the hospital for the first 6 months of my pregnancy because I couldn't keep anything down. So
that's real.
You are the reason why I throw up. So you need to be taking care of me.
You owe me.
Right.
You started this.
But he'll bring me ginger ale. He'll try to figure out what you need. He'll bring me cold towels. He's a good boy.
So what we're putting into our bodies is what percentage do you think of the outcome you want to see?
So me personally, I know people hate this.
No, you hate when I say it.
I don't have no problem with nobody say anything.
I don't know.
You've never heard me like correct somebody like
I think you said me personally when I said me personally. Me personally.
Me, because you have a problem with it, not because I have a problem with it, but me personally, that personally emphasizes the me because it's me that's talking
who else
about
would the
who I
person,
am
who would
or what my expressions are. But me personally, what were we talking about? Because I forgot already.
Food. What percentage of food?
What percentage of my food? So I am not a big eater, right?
Okay.
But I drink a lot. And so those dead calories, I believe, play a big role in why I can't lose weight. Because alcohol is calories, but they're not calories that help your body.
Mm-hmm.
So like I don't eat a lot unless we go out to a restaurant. I still don't eat a lot.
You order a lot. Yes, let's be clear.
But,
let's be clear what happens.
I'm not a big eater. I work out as much as I possibly can. I don't lift a lot of weights. I need to lift more weights. I know that people have told me that forever. So like, but when you lift weights, you don't include. You heard that? I thought it was that tree falling again.
Oh my God.
I got nervous. It's like God leaves a tree coming in.
Man, take the whole earth for outside. I'm sick of it.
So what we put into our bodies is very important, and nutrition is very important. You cannot outwork a bad diet. Some people say they have.
Some people say they have.
I've been a big chip eater, and I think that plays a big role in my.
We have cut back on chips a whole lot.
I have specifically.
You have definitely cut back on chips a whole lot. Yeah. But this is the thing. So losing weight doesn't necessarily mean you're healthier, right? It doesn't necessarily, because you said before you lost weight based on depression. I guarantee you the 10 pounds you lost wasn't a healthy loss. It was just a byproduct of the circumstances of the situation. So people often determine if you're healthy if you're skinny
based on your weight. You think
based
so?
on your weight? Yeah.
I can't say that because if you as a culture, as a community, if you get too skinny too fast, you on drugs, you got this stuff.
Yeah. I mean they're gonna say that.
So like sure. I can't say that. I can't say that they think that skinny is healthy. I think that you need to be in the middle for us as a people to be like, okay, all right, I see you.
But physical activity, we're walking a lot. We have walked a whole lot. I think between work and home, well over 100 miles last month. And I think that consistency in the long run pays off. I think you just see it. You just see the changes if you're consistent.
I don't be seeing.
But this is the thing. I think others could. I think others could see the difference.
I've washed my hips and butt get this big overnight. Went to sleep with my daddy's butt or go with my mama's. Like it's just like
I don't think that's no.
That's how I went.
You're looking for what type of change though? What type of change? What do you want to wake up and see and say, oh, this is it?
I want my arms to be tight and I want my core to be small and muscular. I want abs. I would like my legs to be tight. I'm okay with my hips and thighs because I know people pay for this, right? So I just want it to be toned. I want it to be tight.
And so core exercises, ab exercises. We're walking. And like I said, the walking helps. But the weights, like I said, I'm talking to a coworker today.
Weights outside, I'm not going outside.
There's no weights right here. There's a set of weights there. There's a set of weights right there. There's a roller there. There's an arm thing right there. There's a mat right there. Got a lot.
I want to work out where you working out.
Got a lot of weights over there.
You moved them outside, so
I moved the big weights outside. The big weights.
So I wouldn't come out there. Cause you know I wasn't coming out there.
You're not coming out there lifting no 35-pound weights. No way.
Dude, don't do me. I will come out there and lift 35-pound weights 3 times. Solid. All right, big. That's what we're gonna do a show tomorrow. Weightlifting. Let's see who can lift the most weight. That's what we're gonna do. Challenge. I challenge you to a weightlifting battle. You don't want the challenge? You scared?
I'm so scared.
Oh, you should be.
Oh my God.
You know I'll be pumping that iron.
Yes. I like it.
You want me to be quiet?
No, I think that's hilarious. I think it's hilarious.
That I'm gonna out pump you in weights? You think that's hilarious?
Absolutely.
I think it's hilarious too. Tune in tomorrow.
Wednesday.
Workout Wednesday. Tune in tomorrow, guys. We're gonna see who can lift the most weight. Me, hands down. It's not a knock on you.
Who else is the knock on then? It's just me and you.
It's your age.
What? Oh, so now you're
your old man. Now
right.
You're weak and old.
I'm just saying this is not getting better for you.
I apologize.
It don't seem like it doesn't seem as if though.
I'm just saying I've been more consistent, so I feel like I should be able to lift more weights than you. What's the challenge? Let's tell us right here. What's the big? How much? What do I have to do to win this challenge?
We're looking for reps. Weight. You can't even look for weight. Weight isn't.
All right.
Isn't really
reps.
fair.
35s. Let's see who can do the most reps with the 35s.
No,
what we doing?
That's
Curls?
not. No, that's not.
What we doing?
That's not.
Pull-ups?
That's not. No.
What we doing?
No.
What this called?
Press.
Presses? What we doing?
No. Listen, you got to do something that is gender neutral, like 10s or 15s, like 100 curls or something like that.
You're not gonna talk to me like that. No, we either do 20s or we do 35s or we do 25s. We're not doing no weak 10s.
All right, let's do. How much the weight ball is?
8 pounds. Not doing that.
Throw it 100 times.
No, because people ain't got 100 minutes worth of us throwing no ball. We're gonna see who can do the most reps with the 25s. Pinky bet. The one who loses has to. Hey. Anyways, next. I got some questions for you. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Food. We hadn't talked about food. What are you thinking about food?
I think that I'm a picky eater. So there is some things that I just don't want. And it's probably not that that's the only source of those nutrients and stuff like that. But it's the norm, right? It will be normal for me to eat those things. And so just finding the replacement is not really easy. It's not always easy because I'm a texture person. I'm a heat person. From that standpoint, is something wrong with your neck? Something wrong with your neck?
That's almost a deal breaker for me. When we be sitting in the restaurant, you be like, I want this, but I want that, I want that, I want that. That's you. I'll be
take it off. I don't want it. I don't want no onion on it. So,
oh my God, this onion is touching my burger. I be like,
take the burger back.
Don't get out of
Burn the burger place down.
Significant.
Obviously, it doesn't need to be open if you got an onion on my burger.
I know. And I be feeling so bad. I be feeling hurt and mad all at the same time. Like, please don't listen. Just throw all the onions out of the kitchen. Just please don't let no onions touch you. What don't you like about the onion? That's what. Tell me that.
It's nasty. It's
but you
crunchy.
Like onion flavored stuff
because it doesn't have the same texture. I don't know why this so hard for you to understand.
Like peppers. What's wrong with the peppers?
Peppers remind me of onions.
Onions and peppers are so different. So different.
But I don't like jalapenos and I don't like bell peppers. I don't like red peppers. I don't like sweet peppers. Jalapenos don't even have a taste.
You only taste the jalapeno if you get the seed.
Listen.
Or if it's pickled.
They seem squishy or something. And they shouldn't be. Slimy, squishy, like okra.
Y'all follow us on TikTok so we can get our TikTok.
Hello Black Man _ on TikTok. Hello Black Man _ on TikTok.
We try to support everybody who has supported us.
No doubt. More to the story.
Be sure y'all
follow to hear and learn more.
Okay. I'm sorry. Next topic. You want my questions?
Yeah, what you got?
I got some questions for you.
You got a torn piece of paper. What you got?
Did you want it to be more neat?
I just say you.
Okay, so question number 1.
All right.
If money were no object.
Money is no object right now.
Is that the same? If money were no object, money were no option, money were no objection.
Obstacle.
What's this saying? We got.
If money was no, not an object.
Ottoman. What would you do?
I don't think it's right.
If money were no object, what is something you would give me that you think I really need?
Money is no.
You just won $1 billion.
Yeah.
For those of you just tuning in, the question is, if money were no object, what is something that he would give me that he thinks I really need?
I don't know about really. Miss Saying. I don't want.
I promise that. Miss Saying, listen, we just got done talking about okra and onions and peppers. Like, there is no flavor. I'll see you tomorrow. You just worry about tomorrow.
Okay. If money was no object, I would probably clean out your entire closet. Just throw everything away. Mine needs throwing away too.
I just feel insulted though. Like, I don't feel good about this.
Why?
Because now I feel like you're saying I can't dress.
It's not about if you can dress. There's really been literally nowhere you've been that you hadn't turned heads or you hadn't been dressed better than me.
I'm cute AF. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, absolutely. But
I don't wear heels. I hate heels.
Right. But I guess it's just one of those things where you're not a consistent shopper, right? You don't treat yourself. You don't treat yourself to stuff like that. And then I don't have the fashion sense to go pick you out something.
If we're doing something, yeah, I will get something. But no, I'm not going shopping. I mean, I feel like it's a waste. Like,
I agree.
Well, for the last 2 years, I've been working from the house,
right?
Which when I go to work, you see what I wear,
right? So it's not about what you have. It's just about being able to bless you, being able to.
Trying to use Sandra's words.
I just want to bless you.
Like, to me, it's not important, right? Like clothing and fashion and purses and things, those things are not important.
It's not important until it is.
But I understand until it is.
Right.
So we need to do something to go somewhere. I'm cool with, hey,
Mhm.
let's go buy something for this occasion. And then
That's
get rid of it.
okay. So that's why I
You
would
wanna
say
clean my closet.
clean the whole thing out.
Well, I'll just throw the stuff away if you don't like it.
It's not about if I like it. It's not about if I like it. If I want $1 billion, I'll throw my closet away. Bobby will burn everything in it.
Your closet.
It's trash.
Nice.
Nice trash.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You ready for the next question? You bought me all new clothes. Y'all, he said if he had money, he dressed me up.
No.
To the nines.
No, that's not what I said.
Buy me Louis Vuitton shoes.
No, you don't want nothing like that. You don't. You don't. I mean, you wear it occasionally, but no, that's not who we are. That's not who we are.
Louis Vuitton shoes. He can come on. He can come on tomorrow if you want him on. I hadn't invited him because you hadn't told me to invite him. And then he be playing video games. He don't have time to be playing with you in your foolish little show. I'm just playing. If you want him to come on, he can come on. What is one thing I do or say that you wish I'd stop?
One thing you do or say.
Or both.
That I wish you would stop.
One thing I do that you wish I'd stop.
I wish you would stop doing it. I wish you would stop. I don't know, because a lot of things you do really help me in the long run, right? It may not be, I guess, painful in the moment, like pushing me to talk through certain situations and stuff like that.
You hate that.
Oh my God. Oh, I kill everybody in the
And
block.
I wait till the most opportune time, long trips. Like, oh,
he
either gonna jump out this car or he gonna punch me in the face. One of the two.
It's like
he's never done it.
It's like we've had 20 hours nonstop fun, nonstop great time. So I'm gonna ask you this. Oh my! Can I ask you one thing before we go to bed? All right, Lord, if I could just leave this planet. Can I leave it? Listen, it's not about it being bad.
What Tahir said today that I felt was very, very, very good. So he said that he and Farron have had kind of the same issues with communication. He's been kind of closed off. He didn't want to talk about certain things. He said now, instead of retreating, they run into the dark to have the difficult conversations, to run the dark out so they can live in light. Right? And I thought that was so dynamic.
That's some Star Trek Jedi stuff.
I know. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
You know, because like having uncomfortable conversations is never easy, especially with you. Because like I'm all ears now.
Especially with me.
Because like I'm gonna tell you this. I love you because I know that you're not afraid to hurt my feelings, right? And I think that's very important to have somebody in your life whose feelings you're not afraid to hurt. Because I know that I'm safe with you. I know that regardless of what it is, if you feel some type of way about it, you're going to tell me. No matter how it makes me feel. And I think that's very important. I think it's so important. Whereas I'm afraid to hurt your feelings sometimes. And that is scary to me because I don't want to allow you to do things that will ruin
I understand that.
Because I'm afraid to hurt your feelings.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So what's so scary? Like what's so... Don't do that.
Should we call the kids? Why are y'all scared? And it's not that you're a scary person.
I'm not a scary person.
You're not a scary person.
Okay.
You are a sweetheart, like to its greatest definition. But it's like you have such gut-wrenching facial expressions. And it's like, you know, if you look at us, we like, okay, we never mind. Like we walking away. Like it's just who you are. You are definitely not a bad person. You definitely have a great personality. It's just you're scary sometimes. We don't want to lecture. We don't want to hear all of what you feel like we should have done. Like we just don't want to hear it.
Okay, so what I'm saying is the expectation is you tell me how you feel. And my response should be what?
Your response. I tell you this all the time.
Yeah.
Be you.
No,
we 1000% need the you that is you. We want you to be who you are. It's just a lot to take in sometimes. And me, I'm very protective of your emotions and your state of mind. So therefore, it's like I don't want to come in and bring you something that's going to get you out of just being happy. So that's what the fear is. The fear is more so us not wanting to upset you.
What's more important, the change or the present happiness?
The change is definitely what's most important. But you know, you just so lovable and nice. See what I did there?
Everybody know I'm nice.
Everybody thinks you're nice.
Don't they tell you?
The world thinks you're nice.
They what they tell you, ain't it? Yeah, they do a nice guy.
So nice.
No, they say that.
I don't know if I ever heard that. But okay, so what was the question? What one thing that you want me to stop that I do or say?
Man, it's so tough. That is a great question. I don't know. I think based on situations or based on where we are, like if I'm in a great mood, it's certain things of the past I don't want brought up, or if we're in a horrible space, it's certain things I want brought up.
I'm bad at that. Go ahead. I don't want to.
No, I didn't say you're bad at it. You said one thing, but
So
if we're in a great, that's a trick question. I know, Miss. I know that. It's
not a trick question. We're in the darkness. We're bringing out the light.
Yeah, and it doesn't necessarily have to be anything super important. But if it's past mistakes or past missed opportunities, and then I am a type of person, I'm going to replay that. So after this conversation is over, you all happy? Well, I'm glad we talked. Oh my God!
I am. I'm so excited.
Yeah, you laughing?
Like, yay, we got through that.
And I'd be like,
damn it, I'm sick of her.
Like, my God, man. Like, man, we talked about this again, and it doesn't mean we can't bring it back up. Like,
but it should. Some things we shouldn't bring back up. And I can agree with that.
Really?
There are opportunities, though, that you set me up for. You know how people just be like, they'll say a little something, then you be like, did you just say
like, hey, I got something for that.
Sign on the road, and it's like, and you be like, it's like, and to me, I'm thankful that you've gotten to a place where it can be fun. Because there have been times when you've been like, so you gonna bring it up now? I'm like, it's a jokey joke. Like, so it's good that we're getting
But listen, you don't play, you're not always in a playful space when you playing. you know what I'm saying.
That is so not true.
You no.
I feed off of your energy.
No,
so listen. If I say it and you joke about it, then I'm good. But if I say it and you be like, that's what we doing, then I'm like, yes, you're right.
No.
I should have said that.
Listen, so I'm gonna give you an example.
Come on with it.
I'm gonna give you an example.
Come on with it.
I'm gonna give you an example.
Let's have it.
So you talk. So we're out and about, and we're closing in on a destination, and you're like, I know you know.
Shut up. I thought about that the other day. Yeah, you've been over here before, though. I should have said it.
Right.
And to me, it was a joke.
It didn't sound like a joke. You like, I know you've been over here before.
You said, I didn't know this place is here. And I was like, but I know you know the area. You got mad.
Because we're in a certain space, like we're headed somewhere, we're in a good space, and like it's like why? Come on.
Here's the thing. You see how you are now?
Yeah.
The type of person you are, right?
Right.
So the same way with me. This is me most of the time.
Right.
And there are times when I'm not this way. And you feel that, you know that, you see that, you're like, what's wrong now? What's wrong today? And so I have an expectation of you that if I say something, it's not gonna go in the wrong direction.
Right. I
But you
understand.
don't do that. It's like you take things from me so personally, and I've been
How else should I take it?
So you should say it. You should be just as you should be about everything.
Listen, man. I said, man, come on, bro.
You got so mad. Because we can just go. Well, let's go then.
Oh my God.
That was pretty good. That was a good example.
That's a good example. Because,
okay. I agree. But, and I think that's what sets us apart from a lot of people, just getting through those emotions. Because once we have and hash it out, it's like, yeah, we'll talk about it later, but we over it. Okay. I thought you were going to say, you're not going to disrespect me like this, Joe. I'm going to bring him on tomorrow so I can be on my best behavior. Because when he around, I typically don't be as vocal as I normally should be. But I thought you were going to say, are you tired of me? Because I say that a lot. I ask you that a lot.
You do. Mm-hmm. And listen, and I know it sounds so cliche and it sounds so unbelievable, but like literally having you as a best friend is like, it's like everything going right in the day, right? Mm-hmm. Like some days like everything go right. Like that's what it's like being able to have inside jokes with you, or you know what I'm saying, is have our moments of knowing like when you know you're in a bad space, right? Mm-hmm. And you know it's not gonna last. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what? This is a matter of time. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? We'll be out this little rut in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I can be thinking about 2 weeks from now or a week from now, or a couple of days from now, because I know we won't be in this space and we'll be back on the road or doing what we have to do. Mm-hmm. So that's like a relief. You know what I'm saying? That's like a relief in life, being able to have that.
Yeah, indeed. I'm hard at I know that. Like, but you are my happy space. So like, even when you don't want me there, I'm gonna tell you, this is very important, people. Relationship advice 101. If somebody says they're gonna do something for you and you be like, nah, I want you to do it, if they really want to do it, they're gonna do it. For example, you call one day, I still have no idea what you was upset about. Mm-hmm. Like literally no idea. But your energy and your this disdain, it came over on the phone. And I was like, okay, he said don't come 4 hours away, don't come. I'm not gonna do it. So I was like, I'm gonna go for a walk, clear my head. I was like 30 minutes into my walk, and I was like, you gotta go. You gotta figure out. And I drove 4 hours straight, nonstop. He didn't call, he didn't text. Cause like I didn't feel right, you know. So if somebody wants to do something for you, they want to pay you, they gonna cash after you. If you cash after them back, then it's on you. But if people want to do something for you, they're gonna do it. So I always remember that. Okay. My last question for this evening is, what is your favorite thing about me? Now this might be a trick question, Miss Sandra.
We're saying all of them trick questions.
What is your favorite thing about me? I do not be cutting up. I don't even know what you're talking about, sir.
Honestly, dealing with me, all the situations that come along with me, dealing with your job, changes, dealing with working with me.
That's the one.
Dealing with working with me on outside things, knowing your level of perseverance. Like that's my favorite thing, because it really doesn't even matter the problem before us. Like, it doesn't matter what obstacle is out there. Like, you are searching and you are diligent and you are bent on not just finding a solution, but finding multiple solutions and saying, this is one scenario, and this is how we can do this, and we can do this, and we can do that, we can do this. Or we can do A, B, C, D, G. Or we can do 1, 2, 3. And so at that point, like, my mind is blown. And then because you've done so much extensive work, your expectation is I can quickly decide. So, hey, I've given you A, B, or C, and the breakdown of all, and what's going to happen if you choose this, if you do this, if you call here, if you don't do this, if you book this, this is this, and you're like, so what you want to do? And I'm like,
kind of like you answer these questions, just like,
But your level of perseverance, like through your work, through your job, changes, back to work, you know what I'm saying? And the change you made, new boss, new this, and being able to just ride this storm, you know what I'm saying? Working with me, with Hello Black Man, with Big Pretty Pictures, with our previous ventures and things of that nature, like away, like we got it. Dealing with my family. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with my family, knowing that every family is different. Every family has their own unique ways and things of that nature. And then when you are really in business with someone that you love, and there are overlapping boundaries or overlapping roles or undefined roles, right? That's when it could get really intense, right? A quick suggestion could turn into a 3-hour conversation. A quick suggestion could turn into a 3-hour conversation based on the last 4 years of life. But just knowing we're going to get somewhere. Okay. You said this, and I said this, and you said this, and you said that, you said this. Being able to say, hey, you know what? When we get through with it, I know we'll be in a better place. So for me, it's your perseverance.
I want to personally apologize for being so aggressive, because you said that in the beginning of the video, and I am aggressive. I'm very hardcore. I'm very, hey, this is what we need to do. We got to get this done. And, you know, the reason why I'm that way with you is because I see your potential. And sometimes I don't think that you see it.
Oh, yeah. So, I definitely don't see it all the time. So I definitely don't.
I'm like, stop sleeping on you. Like, you are, you know, who you need to be. You just got to capitalize. And I know I'm hard on you, but I'm not just hard on you. I'm hard on the kids. I'm hard on, you know, everybody who is in our circle. Like, I'm pushing people to be the best them, because, like, if you don't believe in you, who will? You know what I'm saying? So, like, and I apologize, because I know sometimes that I can push you over the top, and I can push you to a place that you don't want to be.
Yeah.
And I know what you like to do. You know, I know what you enjoy doing, and it's not this all the time. So, like, just a personal apology for being so all the time.
Yeah, but like I said, I know in order to sharpen anything, it has to be some contact. It has to be some friction, right? In order to make anything better. And just not giving up when I fight back. And so this is the thing.
I will shut down.
But listen to the thing. You're fighting against years and years pre-you. Not just what we've been through, but you're fighting against years of things mentally that I have, blocks and walls I put up. Like, this is what you're fighting against. You're fighting against childhood trauma, abusive home. You're fighting against bullying. You're fighting against all type of things. You know, all type of rejection, all type of you know, meddling and all type of lying, and just, you know, this from the outside, and all those things internally that I built up, right? All those walls and safe spaces and things of that nature, things that I do not, doors I do not enter, or, hey, this is, you know, this is something that, you know, that we don't want to talk about, things of that nature. You're fighting against that. years of it, decades, not just a couple years, but decades of it.
Fighting it with my own traumas, right?
True.
But it's like a lot of people like, oh, Jamie's so blessed to have you, this, that, the other. But what people don't understand is you're more valuable to me than I probably am to you, because you have definitely pulled me out of a shell. You've definitely pulled me out of probably the darkest space, that I've ever been in. So like, I'm equally grateful to have you, and look where I am. Like, if it wasn't for you and Derek Jones, because he's the one that made me do a podcast, I wouldn't be speaking in front of you guys right now, because one, my tongue be getting tied up in the back of my throat sometimes, and I be getting nervous, and then I'm dark skinned and I got nappy hair. Like, I have so many insecurities. But being with you and you treating me like I deserve to be treated sometimes. I'm not saying that you don't always treat me like I deserve to be treated. Just saying that, it works in our favor. like we're just a great team. And I'm thankful for you more so than anybody would ever know. Yeah, Deontay, I'm just playing. What's up, Deontay? What's up, man? Where you was Sunday for the kickball game?
Yeah, where was you at Sunday for kickball, Deontay?
You said you want to talk about tonight. You supposed to have 3 questions for me.
Yeah, so go ahead.
You can talk about kickball if you want to, in communities and stuff. Deontay, Willie Reese lost his shoe 3 times.
At least. He lost his shoe 3 times on one kick.
it was a good time. We are so old and so foolish, and we out there just enjoying life. When y'all play kickball, it's the same feeling that I get running through the sprinklers. Like, it's that just nostalgia.
Deontay, come back and play kickball, bro.
You can be a cheerleader if you want to. Or you can keep the score or something.
Come out there and with the community, man. Come out there and be part of the community.
Yeah, you can talk about kickball and bringing neighborhoods together, because we got like 13 minutes.
Okay, so listen, I'm a parting shot. Willing to share these things with your life partner. She really loves you. Stick by her side. Thank you so much, Miss Saying.
Come back and get him. He ain't what I thought he was. I love it, sir.
So this past week,
me too, Deontay,
was I will say it was it. If you really think about it, every week is life altering. Like every day is life altering.
Indeed.
So last week, I had a funeral to attend on Thursday. I lost a classmate, Centre Wilbert, from a car accident, and just leading up to the whole thing, everybody was saying how bad the accident was, and the interstate was backed up and stuff like that. And like, normally you don't really pay attention to stuff like that. Like, it's just something that happens and you don't really follow the story. But for some reason, I guess a lot of people on my timeline were traveling that highway, and they were just kind of resharing it, talking about it, stuff like that. And then we found out it was a classmate of mine, class of 97, Hazelhurst High School, Centre Wilbert. And we are every class is unique, but our class love to laugh. Like, we love to tell jokes. We love to play. Like, and that's our thing. Like, it's so hard for us to be serious because we had so many class clowns. So it's all about having fun with us. And Centre was one of those guys that always brought fun. Like, always smiling, always laughing, always kidding around, DJing and barbecuing, from, just a pillar of what you would say a good guy. If you wanted somebody around, Centre would be one of those guys. And so attended the funeral, fellowship with my class, and got to see people I hadn't seen me, because I've been on the road for a while. And I don't stay in Hazlehurst, so I'm not always around. But a couple years ago, helped do a homecoming, and I'm kind of known in the area for kind of bringing that homecoming party that we had. But beyond that, just it brought back so many memories being there, being around my class. And we had already pre-planned for us to your favorite thing to do in Hazlehurst, play kickball. And we had already planned to play kickball. And so we had a great turnout Sunday.
We did.
We literally listen. And I didn't get a lot of feedback on going down. And I was just like, well, we'll see. And so like we got there, and we had a great time. We literally had a great time just playing kickball. And it's something that I knew Centray would have been around, talking, doing. He hadn't played kickball, but like we've had several things at the park he's come out for. Gotcha. And this reminded me, man, that make time. Make time for a community. Yes. Make time for your neighbor. Like make that time, make that bond, and tell those stories, have those laughs.
Our neighbors asked us to barbecue with us.
And we got to.
It's a must.
But make that time. And I know it seems like everybody, because I can tell you, I remember this, and it's so different now. I know we're going to be running short on time.
That's cool.
Do you remember when someone would pull into your driveway and you would be excited? You'd be excited to see who it was. Like, oh, like we got a visitor. Oh, somebody's coming. Like, oh, I wanted to get kids. I wanted to do this and the other. And now you don't want to see anybody at any time. So you thought your cousin was coming to play with you. You thought that, you were going to get a chance to see somebody new that you hadn't seen in a while. Everybody had that. Everybody.
A knock on the door is traumatizing.
Now it is.
It has always been.
Now, no. For me back there, I was like,
encyclopedia sellers.
I'm like, oh man.
Vacuum cleaner.
I be like, somebody in it. Like, I'm gonna go see who it though right now. Like, hopefully it's somebody I know.
Bill collector. It's traumatizing.
No.
I'm scared. I was ready to get the gun anytime somebody knock on the door.
I remember like going, leaving church and going out to the old home place, just having that connection with my cousins and stuff like that. And it was just such a peaceful time.
It was.
Because you knew certain things was not going to happen. You knew certain things was off limit. Like you knew wasn't going to be no knockdown, drag out fight, and killing and nothing like that.
But I can't say the same.
Yeah.
The older I got, the more aggressive the family seemed to get. It was almost like they were tearing apart the older they got. But I agree.
I guess our family just kind of drifted apart.
Yeah.
As people passed away, we just didn't connect the same. You know what I'm saying? Like when Big Mama passed and Mama stood passed, like we decided not to continue to go.
And weigh in on that. Like people who are watching, like they say that death is supposed to draw families close together. With each death that we've had in the older ages, like my great grandfather died. I've been a nurse 12 years. He died when I took my boards 12 years ago, and we have not gathered as a family since he died. And same with my grandma. My grandma died about 6 years ago. We have not all gotten together since my grandmother passed. Like, do you feel like we as a community are more divided when our older families die? Or
no.
And what do you think that is?
I don't think we're more divided. I think we're more self-centered. I think everybody has an agenda, right? Not saying that it's negative, but either it's I'm focusing on my family only, I'm focusing on my career only, I'm focusing on, what I have to do the next day only. And no one, not say no one, but a lot of people aren't willing to give up what it takes to do those things, right? It's going to take time and effort, and it's going to take money. The money part is when you talk about family, that it always it's more attention, right? Who paid, who didn't pay, right? But you'll go out and hang out, and you won't think twice about who paid for it and who didn't pay. You know what I'm saying? Like you go out, y'all got drinks, you do that. People do that all the time. People do that.
Okay, Boosie.
Okay, I'm saying
club, gas tank
on all drinks on me.
Wipe it down.
You know what man said? Man, it's all drinks on me. You know. And when it comes to spending money with family, everybody will count people's pockets. You will count. Well, if they didn't do that, right?
They got the
right, exactly. And so that detracts people from being around family. It does. And if you got somebody that you know is gonna ask you for money, I don't want to go. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be around that person.
It's traumatizing.
It could
I had
definitely
a whole panic attack the other day to go and hang out with family, and not because I don't like them. It's just because sometimes it can be so stressful because you're trying to show up and be a certain person, and you just want to be yourself. That's what you want to do. I don't want to have to fake. I don't want to have to pretend to do nothing, be nobody. Right. I don't want a lot of questions. I just want to relax and enjoy myself.
Listen,
and it's hard sometimes.
I talk professional all week at work. I wanna, y'all ain't no way. I wanna, I wanna have that. I wanna be able to have that relaxed, conversation, right, at the house. Laugh, talk, kick back. But my message is just simply make that time. So, like for us, we hadn't played kickball in 2 years, close to 2 years, just based on pandemic and a lot of schedule change and things of that nature. But listen, everybody came out and played kickball Sunday. I really appreciate it.
Still talking about it.
Still making posts about it. And like everybody out there is older. Like everybody out there is a couple young bucks out there, but mostly
25 and up, I'd say.
Mostly the people out there were 35 and up. Yes.
How old is Maurice Mixon?
Yeah, he's the one or two young ones.
Yeah.
Right. Him and D Wade.
That's what I'm saying, 25 and up.
Yeah. Everybody else is.
They may be 30. I don't know.
Yeah. Everybody else. Willie Reese. What up, Ivy? Willie Reese, myself, Fatima, Gina. Like we 40. Like we are out there. Miss Sand, you can come. Listen, Miss Sand, just come out there. You can play first. You can pitch. Like we'll find you a good spot, Miss Sand. I promise you. You will love it. Just come out there. You come keep score. You come DJ. You come DJ for us, Miss Sand. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all about this coming out. We would appreciate you just riding out, blowing the horn, and she be cussing. You said it.
I be cussing.
Okay, don't look shocked now.
I'm just saying.
Don't look. I
was trying to think about you. You don't be cussing that much.
Nah, I don't.
I be cussing.
Miss saying that she DJ I can do.
Go ahead. Man. You got questions? We got 2 minutes.
2 minutes. So listen, what was your favorite toy as a child?
My favorite toy as a child. Wow. So I wasn't big on toys.
Really?
I stole a doll one time unintentionally.
You stole a doll?
So I was playing with it in the store, and we kind of just left out with it, and we got back to the house, and I had it, and Mom was like, "We didn't pay for that," and I was like, "Girl, you didn't pay for this doll," but it was. So the people probably thought I had brought the doll in. It was a pretty cool doll, but I never. That is wow. Favorite toy as a kid. Never had like easy bake ovens or anything like that. I don't know. I had a moped. That's not a toy, but it was probably one of my most memorable things. But I can't remember a toy. I had like one of these pens that used to zig like that. You ever had like a ziggy pen?
No.
Got that from Avon. I lost it on the bus.
I ain't got no ziggy pen. My mom wouldn't buy no.
My mom
didn't want to buy the stuff I needed. You think I'm finna get a ziggy pen?
Okay. That's it. I no, I can't like right off the bat. I may think of something later.
Okay.
But right off the bat, I can't
Okay.
think of no toy that
All
I
right.
really enjoy.
How old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
I'm not finna tell you.
Come on now. Let's go. Let's go.
30s.
You're 30s.
Mid 30s.
Okay. Your 20-year-old self.
20-year-old.
You're 20.
All right. 20 exact.
20 exactly.
Okay.
What would your 20-year-old self think of our relationship?
Of our relationship,
Mhm.
she'd be so thrilled. She wouldn't know what to do because this is something that is unheard of.
Mhm.
Like, oh, I'm getting emotional. I'm about to cry.
Please, baby.
Oh
please.
my gosh.
Do
She
not come on this
would
internet
not
crying.
believe me. Like, she would be like, girl, you lying. Because, like, the relationships that I have seen, that I have grown up around, like, I never imagined that there was peace. Stop before you make me cry.
I'm going to get a tear.
That was a real, that being peaceable and peaceful in a relationship was a real thing. And I feel sorry for you because I am so self-sabotagery. Like, I'm like, this ain't real. I'm finna mess this up. That's why I be in the bed like, so when you said,
oh Lord, Miss Sane, when you said that, I be sick. I be sleeping and sick.
Something about when you did that. I just be like, I can't because this is, and I know that people see us on the outside looking in, and I be reading statuses about, oh, if you living a good life, you ain't talking about it on social media. Y'all, I swear, we have so much fun together.
Oh my God.
Like, and
dumb fun. And
I like freaking love this dude. Like, it's a good time. Like, and even when I be mad and want to fight, like, he just like
often want to fight.
No, don't do that. I don't often want to
No,
fight.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Do I
I'm kidding. I'm messing with Joey.
But yeah, like you're really my best friend, and I cannot imagine life without you. I'm so excited to be here, be in this space. I don't know what life will be 2, 3, 4 years from now, but you have given me such joy, and I'm so grateful for you. So that's what the 20-year-old, she would be stoked. She would be like, what? You're not fighting and killing each other? Trying to kill one another? She'd be happy. She'd be really happy. What about the kids? She probably want to know about the kids. They good. They coming along good. They are, and I'm gonna tell you something that is a testament of our relationship. Peanut came home. Peanut is the smallest of our crew.
50.
He's 8 going on 80.
88, not 80.
And
88.
You've been in his life since he was 2 years old. You took his 3-year-old pictures, and he came home a couple weeks ago, and he was like, Papa, that's my dad, called my mama stupid. He was like, and he was so hurt. He was so offended. He couldn't understand how my daddy could say that to my mama. And it was such a testament to me of how great our relationship is. Yes, we fight. Yes, we argue. Yes, we talk crazy to each other. Yes, we holler at each other. But it's in such a respectful manner that they don't get to see that side of who I have been. Like, and when he said that to me, like, it hurt my feelings. I'm like, why did that make you so sad? He was like, because Papa shouldn't say that to Grandma. And so it made me realize how much respect that we have for each other, and you specifically for me, because he hasn't seen that in 5+ years, you know. So it was great to be able to know and understand that the kids are also benefiting from what a great relationship that we are cultivating. So that's it.
Awesome.
I heal back.
Barely.
No. We in the bed for the kids to be in the bed most of the time.
No.
We just, it ain't just, we ain't got a whole lot to fight about. We just loving on each other and making sure each other's okay. Like, I can honestly say that I probably love him more than he loves me. Definitely more than I love myself.
Shout out to Ava McNair, Ginger Sense. Got him blazing right now. Got him smelling good now. The watermelon kicked in. You know what I'm saying? The little watermelon
slapped
kicked
us
in.
in the face.
Slapped us. Yeah.
It's very
Thanks.
great.
Appreciate you making there. Appreciate you making there. So listen, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Made a lot of good connections today. Just meeting people, letting people know what we're doing. That's all we need from you all.
Stay tuned. We're trying to get in stores. Man. Y'all plug us. Where y'all at? Like, share, like, tag. Let people know what we out here doing. Yep. We out here really spreading transparency and communication.
And you can tell them, say, man, they on there cussing and fussing. They talking about people. They tagging. They on there. What they call it? Revealing folks. What is they doing? They checking people. Whatever you need to tell them.
What tune in. We gotta do current events. I be cussing. Y'all tune in to the podcast tomorrow night. It is the I know the name of it, Jody, but put it in the comments. Drop
it in the comments
for the people.
Jody.
I'll be on there tomorrow cussing.
Unhinged.
That's it. I thought it was something, but I couldn't do it. But yeah, and hopefully Uncle Pudge got his stuff together and he can be on there because I feel like he's super dope. I really admire him as a human. I think he's an educator. Jody Skywalker, y'all be sure to go follow him. I'll be tuning in. I'll be tapping in with them as often as I can. I'm gonna bring Boo on tomorrow just so he can put his 2 cents in. Professional cusser. I'm semi-professional. I don't, you know. Tomorrow podcast is at 7 because I think it's 8 Eastern, 7 our time. So, but I'll put a reminder our time just so you know. And we're gonna try to come to you as often as possible. What's a lie, Wendell? You don't think is the professional cusser? What's the lies, Wendell? 8 p.m. Eastern. That's 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So y'all tune in tomorrow. I'll be sure to share it to our page. Y'all go subscribe and like their page.
If you have enjoyed one moment of this show, give us a share. Thank y'all.
Are we done?
Yeah, we done. What did you get?
It's an hour and 6 minutes. It's just like, you know, the people want more. It's 11 folks in here. Y'all got any questions? We probably writing in our journal.
We ain't writing our journal yet. don't do that now.
We gotta do better.
I do have Hello Black Educator, right? So this is for my educators headed back to school. Educators headed back to school.
Oh, what's this made me think, y'all. Okay. I just want to send a special shout out to the people who have recently lost kids. We recently had in our close proximity community, we had a young man die at football practice yesterday or day before yesterday. True. So shout out to his family. Sending our condolences. If anybody is anywhere affiliated with them, let us know so we can get something out to them. And my daughter lost a classmate and a friend to a car accident night before last, and they had a candlelight visual for him. So if y'all know these people, please let us know so we can send flowers, send money, send food, whatever we can to help through this, because it's crazy losing kids right before school start. Like, it kills me. Akuria McClellan, we want to keep her in our memories forever. She's the young lady that jumped off the bridge a couple months ago. Suicide is real. Mental health is real. Talk to your kids. Be present. Be in their lives. Buy them a Hello Black Teen Journal. If you're not Black and you're watching this, buy them a Journey Journal. Just be in their lives. Talk to them. Be present.
Absolutely.
That's all I got. I'm done.
All right.
I'm done talking.
All right.
You believe that?
I don't.
I'm done talking for y'all. Meet me downstairs.
What y'all want to talk about? Oh my God.
So you remember.
Oh, I don't remember nothing. Hey man, it's been real. Hello, Black man. Until next time. Peace.